Hello, everybody. Alright, I'm going to try not to be up here too long. I don't even really know how all these words going to come out. It feels like it's a unique moment for me. So I'm recording this video because it's like I could feel some monkeys on my back. It's not even the fact that it is the fact. It's the fact of it being a knowing thing. It's the fact of it being a vision thing. It's the fact of it being something like fear. It's a fact of it something being like courage. So, I'm going to tell you honestly, yeah, I feel a lot of the tension that goes on up here. I can't really say what it make me feel like as much as I could say it. Just give me something to think about. It gives me something to take the time out to look at myself. It gives me something to take the time out to understand the levels of consciousness. And within each consciousness, what is these players? So because of that, I'm going to call this the Mind Game Talk Show. I feel like being into the freedom of expression. I guess I scheduled a time according to the platform. Due to the platform, it made me go to the thought pattern of now, let me assume that I scheduled a time as it's being recorded. Just as I got to schedule the time of when it's going to be uploaded. Sometimes it's like sitting around and be like, yo, I did a read on myself a couple days ago. Because the energy was so thick, I said, what is it trying to come through so intensely that I feel like that I haven't already had a conversation with? If this is if this is a dimensional situation and a non-physical situation, shouldn't I know what I'm thinking? Shouldn't I know what conversations I'm having? Shouldn't I? Shouldn't I have some kind of conscious awareness of it? So if I know that I'm having it, and if it's getting thicker around me, the only thing I could assume is I'm interpreting your response the right way. Especially if your response letting me know you is discontent with my response. I don't know, but I was just told that we all as humans, as a fleshly being, that we was born with common sense. So no matter if I drop it down, which I'm doing right now in order to speak, and I called it what? It's going to be the Mind Game Talk Show. So if I'm in the flesh right now, that means what? Do I gotta talk through the flesh to get the understanding? Do I gotta have this type of talk show just to get the ultimate clarification? I've been taught a lot of lessons lately. Maybe some of them I asked for. Maybe some of them I didn't. This sounds like I'm in power, don't it? It sounds like I'm in control of something, don't it? But if I was in control of something, I wouldn't be up here at this present time calling this the Mind Game Talk Show. I gotta be what? I gotta be trying to talk or hear or try or experiment. I gotta be trying to gain some kind of wisdom, some kind of knowledge. But what is the difference if I was a psychic and I clarified a card? What was I gaining at that point in time that was different from the words that I just said before? What makes me seem so intimidating? What makes me seem so great? What makes me seem so powerful? Is it the words that I choose? Is the words that I choose? I get the credit at that point in time of the words that I choose, that I got some power? That's the one moment in my life. It's only based on the words. It's not based on the construction of the physical entities or the physical objects that I wish to inherit. My power is so weak at that point in time. So in my words, I say I give it to something higher. Because I know I ain't the only one in this situation. What is a conversation? Sometimes I sit back and I wonder, what make a conversation different than a book? Is it the price tag that's on it? But then you say you don't believe in slavery. But the price tag that came on a book was a person that wrote it. What does slavery really actually mean? Is it the whipping that comes upon it? Does that make you a slave? What is the word slavery? It's nothing but words, the same thing that has power. But yet that word seemed less than, and I seem greater than a word. When the flesh be seen, I must bear every single burden. But the word will still be more powerful than the burden of my flesh? Huh. So what level of consciousness are we on? What level of consciousness is this that we discussing? What are we seeking? What are we searching for? What is the understanding that we want? What is the healing that we calling it? What is it? Tell me now, because I need to know. Because if it's not this level of consciousness that's bringing this tension that's on, then I shall be shamed, and I could take my shame. I could take my responsibility. But if after I publish this video, and as I even talk now, I feel it so much lifting up. I feel it moving away. I feel myself feeling better because only the truth can set you free, no matter what level of consciousness you on. You can't tell me words ain't powerful than the flesh. We would have never invented the word law. We wouldn't have never invented the word regulation. We wouldn't even name the gods or the goddesses of the world if words weren't more powerful than the flesh. No matter how many flushes you kill, the word gonna still be powerful. You can't want to be free from something of the past and let go of a past to go to a future without words. Words is nothing but when you break it down, it comes to letters. When you break it down even further, it comes to symbols. We did make a choice at that point in time whether it's going to be verbal or non-verbal, and that's where we're going to be at in this consciousness, ain't we? Is this verbal or non-verbal? Is it both? What is the need of, what is the clarification? You need my blood to share. You need more people blood to share. You need people to take sides. What do we need for the clarification? What is it that we need? What is it we really searching for in the clarification? Am I using words by sound? Am I using words that have already been written? Words live every single day. They die every single day. And they stay in the same place every single day. Why is that not power? And then at the same time, what makes us different than the world, than a word? We're a symbol. Why do a sex mean something? Why do a gender mean something? Why? If we not a symbol, why does it have meaning? Why, in order to give people a choice between segregation, desegregation, that these are the credentials that's at the baseline of it all? Why? Is it because that you need to understand you got common sense? Is it because you need a reality? What is it that what is the need? What is the true desire? I'm not getting it. We haven't never been here. Why do you look at people and say, oh, this person went here? We done made history. Why is those things even part of a thought pattern? And who dictate them? Who's been controlling them all this time? Is it been the flesh? Is it a little alien in the inside? Is it people that's beaming you up? Is it a God? Is it a deity? What is it? And then what it is, what is it gonna do? What is the goal of accomplishment? What they're supposed to change after the awareness of it? What battle will you begin to fight? What battle of change? Because when you won't change, you got to have a battle. No matter whether the battle is inside of you or the battle is outside of you, you want to change. So what is it? What is it? What is it? You know, because even when people say, oh, you this and you that, I'll be like, yo, how? And why? And then if it is true, what do I really supposed to control? What I really supposed to rule? What is my place? Your eyes see so much, but your tongue chokes on the words. I can't tell you right now. I don't have the words to say right now. I can't get it out right now, but your eyes see so much. And then it just seems so easy to start beginning to blame. You got to rage for me so much that it's all my fault. And a lot of times, to make it through these storms, I used to sit back because I ain't really want to face them. And I'd be like, Jesus, for real. And no, I know for real, after the first time I saw the Passion of Christ, I was like, yo, I can't do that. And maybe that's the part of my battle that I have. Maybe that could be one level of the consciousness, because I done put this one right here in order to understand the enemy that want to penetrate my wall. I said I would not be greater than thee or less than thee. That don't mean I am thee. I say I would not be greater than and I would not be less than, but that don't mean I'm thee. That means I'm only me. And I'm walking in the time and the reality that I have a perception of. If you want to express your perception and I ask you some questions, why is it so offensive? If it's offensive, then you got to be violating the field of the contract that I already made with Jesus, which was, dog, you already did that for the people so many years ago. I'm not going to walk in the past. I'm going to walk in the future. Even though it's walking in the present, it's walking in the future. Because I said I would not be greater than, and I would not be less than. If Jesus came during that point in time to take the blame for people, okay, he accomplished that goal. That is not for me to step on that channel. So, I told Jesus, walking in life, I'll be like, yo, for real. You still in the churches every day. People want to know why. Because, everybody takes the blame to Jesus. And then sometimes we got to wonder how, or some people don't even go so deep to realize, why is our legal system really like that? Why is our system really like that? Because churches got more pride to change some words. The words that they change every single time they get in a fucking pulpit. Every time you get in a pulpit, you change a word. But you can't even see your own responsibility in it. If Jesus was here to the very day, what you think gonna happen? Everybody's still in the past. So what is it? For real, what is it? Let me sit around here like, yo, this got to be crazy. Some of these thoughts, looking at some of this stuff, and people want to know, why did this chick look at cartoons all the time? Because they put joy in the things that I feel like I have no control over. If I'm supposed to change it some kind of way, then it's going to have to be in a spiritual way. And it might not even be a spiritual way that I'm conscious of. And maybe it's a spiritual way that I am conscious of. But at the end of the day, It really shouldn't even matter to half of the people. Because, goddamn it, it's not, for me, on my path, we die all the time. We got levels to this of calling different people prophecies, priestess, high priestess. You know what I'm saying? We got queens, kings, goddesses, the names, the religions. We got, atheists. And that's about, atheists is still the same to me as demigods. And I guess because some of the people that I know as atheists feel that they demigods, they in control of their life. It's don't believe that they don't have no spiritual, or might not have no spiritual aspect. Some of them. Well, all of them. You just have to figure out what is their spiritual rules. That's all to it. Ask them. And some people hate to do that. Why? Because you're already pre-programmed in the past. Still walking in the past and you're in the future. And looking for a way out. People say, oh, you freed yourself. What makes you think I freed myself? If I freed myself and you think that you trapped in this motherfucker, you want to play a mind fucking game then? This is the mind game you want to play? You want to tell me I freed myself, but you see me. And you feel you trapped. That just don't, for my brain, when people say that, it just don't make logical sense. I be like, oh, I'm free. Oh, I guess. You ain't free, but I'm free. I guess. How we in the same place? What's my role here? I mean, if you see me as free, you can't, and this be another part. Once I say this, then you get why do everything get stuck at that point? How I deal with a lot of those situations? Well, shit, it's a digital world. Shit, a fucking phone gets stuck like that. Computers get frozen. The shit all over the motherfucking place. Some kind of way or another. Fuck it. You can't explain it. Okay, cool. We'll be cool. Nah, I'm chilling. I don't need no company. I'm alright. I'm alright. And I really be like that because maybe if you see I don't need no company, and since you feel trapped, maybe I'm trying to let you know that we just came out in the courtyard for a minute and chilling. That's the only reason you saw me. But, some people don't even look like that. They can't even come back. Some of them can't even fake it off and come back and be like, man, I was just fucking with you, dog. I was fucking with you. They just be like, That's what, and I love that shit because Gumball had an episode one time. That's one of my favorite cartoons. And one day he was trying to explain it to his little homie. You know what I'm saying? His homie was like, do I look good in this hat? And Gumball was like trying to say, you know what I'm saying? And then they had a technology where Gumball was like, So shit, they got this shit in cartoons. What do I gotta be tripping for? This ain't my world for it. And sometimes I be sitting back tripping because when I was going to school, I remember one of my teachers, right? This one class, it was in our essentialism class, teacher Starch. One day, her anxiety got the best of her. And she was like, you know what? Y'all think Earth is fucking playing. Earth is coming back to fuck y'all up. Earth, I'm trying to tell you, y'all been fucking Earth up. Earth is going to fight back. I don't know. She had her own anxiety moment. But I started laughing because I'm like, yo, why I laugh? Because it feel good to know I ain't the only one that have random shit that goes the fuck off in their head. It's not the fact that If I understood, maybe I wouldn't have laughed. Because it might not be funny the way Earth could really fuck us up. I mean, I'm a very creative person. I got visions. There, I could feel like Doctor Strange on that motherfucker when Stark was getting mad. And you know what I'm saying? It was on a one-way, dog. It was on a one-way, dog. That's it. It was how many attempts was it? Oh, it was like 1.5 billion tries, but all the other them, it was on a one. So I'm saying, on that note right there, if you was really on that level, that shit probably wouldn't have been funny. But because I wasn't trying to think that far while you had your moment, you already said that you had anxiety and shit. I know I had anxiety. You was having your moment, and I thought that shit was motherfucking funny. Because I be having moments like that. This like this video. That's why I call it the Mind Game Talk Show. So maybe people do feel that I'm a little bit disrespectful. I had a science teacher tell me, because he was up in there telling me a story about some people, because, is a professor and stuff, and he done had a career, you know what I'm saying? I look at horror movies. He don't know my life. You feel what I'm saying? I get on my little accessibility sheet. Hey, I'm telling you, mental health this thing got a holiday around this bitch, okay? They feel this shit normal. They don't understand that shit no more. So, we was up in class one day, so he was telling me about this experiment, and he was trying to let his buddies know, yo, this experiment about to go bad. Nobody would listen, so he got caught up in this shit when it was going bad and had to go quarantine. So when he was telling me that story, I started laughing then too. Because for real, that's the same shit we see on TV. If motherfuckers really trying to do this shit in Hawaii, you nothing different than those motherfucking scientists. I don't, how many satellites, and that story is really true, like, y'all want some fucking satellites to really be having a conversation with ditties, but we round this motherfucker teaching people inside of their own fucking brain is the levels of consciousness. Like, what the fuck? Somebody ain't gonna wake up. Like, why would we need it? If we are equipped it within inside ourselves with their own technology, why would we need that motherfucker? Like, people protesting, talking about this sacred gown. So, at that very moment, that's not because those are people, and because, maybe somebody on the flip side of it that support it, you might get shipped up in a spaceship. So, because the spaceship ain't came and pick your ass up, like, it pick you up every fucking night. You know what I'm saying? Duh, that bitch ain't picking you up every motherfucking night. Come on, get the fuck out of here. Like, you ain't even using no logical reason. Like, it gotta be a certain person that's talking. Like, that motherfucker could be literally testing you through the people protesting. And then when something go wrong, you still can't look yourself in the face and be like, I wasn't supposed to do it. You're going to keep talking to the same fucking Diddy and acting like this Diddy got an enemy, and this enemy stopped the plan. And what is the next thing we're going to do? Man, come on, dude. Y'all understand? Like, what am I supposed to change in that shit? This shit is, normal? It's on the TV. We make movies off of it. It's entertainment. It's even what I even call slavery. On all ends of the whole conversation. Because who knows if that motherfucker is not that slave bitch, and that's why they look at the situation like that. Who the fuck knows? It's not for me to knock it. Because I got my own spiritual guide, so I could just relate to it. You just do stupid shit for what the fuck you believe in. I get it. Okay, I feel you. I believe in opposition too. I mean, shit, as an astrologist, it would be really fucking stupid for me not to believe in opposition. Like, that's an aspect. But then if I take it to another level and say, as a philosopher, That would be even extra stupid not to believe in it. In just whatever logic form, whatever is my formula. I just know for a fact that what's different maybe might not be the formula. It just might be our appearance and our approach. So who am I to knock the game? That's why I call this show the Mind Game Talk Show. But at the same time, why I don't have a right to stand my ground in my own consciousness? Like, I don't get that shit. I think that is the most disrespectful thing. It's to convince me that I can't stand my ground inside of my own fucking body. I don't give a fuck if my body is like a fucking Thundercat leg and I'm fucking red, blue, red, or pink. I don't give a fuck which color you want to fucking give me, all the upgraded ones that came out. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if I'm part of the Wildcats, motherfucking Charlie Angels. I don't give a fuck what anybody think I'm part of. I'm just saying, when motherfuckers come together on some kind of level, these motherfuckers is connecting together with their own gift and power. Like, you're getting the game fucked up or confused. So why, if certain things is like what it is what it is, I mean, what the fuck? It's the Mind Game Talk Show. But I'm going to tell you why I'm going to depart out the flesh is because the fact, like, on some real shit, I am in two modes. I remember one time going on this interview, and this lady started with doing the interview process. She made me cry. And I said, this is so embarrassing. I never cried in an interview. And she looked and she said, you know, baby, Jesus even weep for the world. See, this be simple boundaries that I put myself with. So what I'm about to say is, yeah, a little bit of it. It's sad. It makes me weep. And you know what makes me weep more than anything is because it took for me to have a video that I'm going to publish. Because doing the video, I'm feeling great. But I feel like I can't even slip. Whether anybody come and see it or not, it's just I feel like I want to put it out there so maybe some people just might get the confirmation you need. Because I'm getting one. The tears that I feel inside is almost like joy because it's like, yo, I'm literally feeling better off of a conversation. I'm literally feeling better off of doing a video. I'm a private person, so I had to talk the way I had to talk. I'm still walking up in here with my boundaries, so that's why I call it the Mind Game Talk Show. Because I'm private. But I literally had to come up here and express myself like this. And everything then fucking lifted away. It then totally lifted away. So it's almost like, if you need to know what I was saying was what it was, since it means so much to see something, see it then. Take the opportunity to see that I posted it at a specific spot. Take the opportunity, whatever you see that's here, this money, you know what I'm saying, whatever you seeing, if you gotta use it against somebody, you need to figure out, you need to read me more, you need to charge a conviction more, you need to blame it more, because maybe that's the clarification you need, because that's the energy that I was feeling somebody need. Is this what it's going to take? Is this it? Did I do it right? Are you finally proud of me? I mean, what? That's how good I'm fucking feeling. I had to fucking just like make a mind game talk show video just to lift attention. The levels of consciousness. The levels of consciousness. Now, what's going to be the next move? Are you going to come out the closet? Or are you just going to keep staying where you at? I ain't gonna force it either way it goes. You know what I'm saying? Who am I to force it? My spirit guide shit. Long as I know they ain't scared to come out the closet, I know the difference between the two. Bet your ass on that one. Okay? See, that's the whole difference in this. That's why I'm going to publish the video. See, I know for a fact my spirit guides ain't scared to come out the closet. So that makes a big difference in this. Call me whatever you want to call me. Whatever you need this for. I know for me, I ain't got no fear. Karma. Ha ha! Karma is a bitch! I've learned from karma. Huh. I call karma death. And because I call karma death, and because of the way that a lot of people was using the term karmic, and I was trying to find a way to understand myself, yeah, I don't believe in a karmic. There's too many people right now stuck in the past. I give them respect, because everybody got to be there the way that they want to be there. And maybe that's what my eyes need to see them as, is the past. Maybe it's something that I wasn't supposed to deal with in this lifetime. So maybe that's why I need to see them as the past. See, there's so many reasons and rhymes for a story. People want to know, like, I'm still in prison. If you really ever been or done any jail time, one thing I'm going to tell you, they got books. They got books. And they got downtime. It's up to you to choose what you're going to do with that time. So, like I said, karma done taught me a lot. Karma, I think, teaches us all. Just because I call something karma, don't mean that it might not be the God that you might think it is. Sometimes karma could just be a word of power. Sometimes it could just be a word of power. And what's the difference with a god or a goddess? A king or a king? An angel or a demon? Or what I was saying in the very beginning, words. Words always got power. They always got power. Is it really the person? Is anybody really sure if we are equipped with a soul? I mean, we done put so many words out here. What is a soul? What make a soul different from a motherboard? What make a soul different from a TV screen? What make a soul different from electricity? What is a soul? Is it an entity or is it a function? What is the spirit? Is it the entity or is it the function? Does it depend on the way it's put around other words? Even sometimes, I think that's what many people do, whether you intuitive, whether you a hypnosis, whether you a tarot reader, whether you a school teacher, whether you a bus driver, whether you a homeless person begging money. Perspective doesn't, what changed the perspective? Or what has control to change the perspective? Is it a way that the eye function? Some atheists feel that way. Some atheists just believe in medicine. But then if your past life you was a shaman, what really make you different? You wanted to leave that past life alone. You didn't want to come back being a shaman. So because you didn't want to come back being a shaman, you are atheist. You ain't trying to break no rules. You just didn't want to come back the way you was. But nah, how many people you gonna go out here and hit some of these atheists with a stone? You just never know what you casting a stone at. Or what? The words? Did it take words to have thoughts? Or was it a sound? An entity? The spirit or the soul? What was actually speaking? What is the proper name? Is it a one that you was born with? Is it a travel name? What is it? What is it? Dog really spent a lot of time really asking myself those questions though, boy. And it's kind of funny how I gotta ask these questions for some people. I guess you spend a lot of time trying to find an answer for. But for me, nah, I don't really sit around. Those be the kind of things that really irritate me because I know myself on it. So of course I know I'm gonna battle something in that sense when I know I don't like indulging. So that means that it's based on a level of consciousness. The energy field. And the consciousness began to change my energy, like becoming to the point that is veiling me in my vicinity. There's a problem now. It shouldn't be coming that close. Why? Because I speak the way on it. I already been talking in the changed tongue that I have, so I don't find no reason right now to backslide. You still not a taste of my thoughts. If you're not a taste of my mouth, you're not going to be a taste of my thoughts. If you're not a taste of my heart, you can't get to my mouth. If I made the decision to make this taste, then this decision got planted in my root chakra. So why would you want to? Why you want to keep trying to penetrate something? Why? Because it's called the Mind Game Talk Show, right? It's called the Mind Game Talk Show. So, like I said, you know, I came up here and did a video. I'm about to go ahead and take a shower. While I'm up in the shower, I'm gonna go ahead and let this convert itself over and stuff. Check on it. Drop this jump. So, if you're looking for answers about what's going on, let's see, we're in Virgo season. It's an analytical thing. It could mean maybe they're looking for a Virgo. And maybe because, or maybe somebody, it could be like, yeah, maybe they got a Virgo hunt out for certain reasons, to look for certain things, to pick out certain things. This could be a possibility that could have triggered this. So, I don't know if people put videos out about it. So if you came across a video that was saying something like, on the point that, hey, y'all, look, there's kind of this entity out here. You don't necessarily have to be a Virgo, but it's like trying to seduce Virgo at this point in time. And when it's seducing Virgo at this point in time, y'all might be getting some experiences, some thoughts that might be coming back and try to, place you back in not a retrograde. Well, it is a form of a retrograde energy. It could be also opposition. It could be every sextile, even fortune, because there's somebody doing it for the negative aspect. They could be using fortune, and fortune can be fixed over with sextiles. So, and then that could create the opposition. So it just depends. You know what I'm saying? So you didn't see videos of something like that, okay? Now, maybe that's the reason I was supposed to do this. Maybe I needed to be, I don't know. I don't know who come to see it. I know part of my whole thing was I had my own test theory. So I'm dropping down like hypothesis that goes. Because, people always need what the type of attraction or magnet energy that comes my way. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm covering enough bases of the conversations that I've been having on a conscious level lately without putting it out there, but putting it out there for the conscious environment that maybe, your situation might not be direct, reciprocal to mine, but it might be like, you might have went through your own shit and going through unnecessary thoughts too. You know what I'm saying? So, this to let people know. But I haven't been seeing no videos. So usually for me, I try not to get people too fucked up on it, on my point of views and shit, whoever come to see me. Because, it's, just some of the comments is funny and not funny, and they was funny, but damn, some people take it real serious, and then it'd be like, yo, you serious? Come on, bro. I'm not getting it. Somebody up in this motherfucker right here, this y'all platform. Y'all need to figure out what y'all really mean about it. That shit right there, like that shit personal. That shit don't have a motherfucking thing to do with me. A lot of y'all shit is fucking personal. That's how I had that shit set up, and I send that shit back faithfully. All that shit right here, look, the mind game. That's what I call this talk show. The mind game talk show. Okay. So yeah, that's how I feel about some of that. Some of y'all shit. That's y'all shit. But that's how I got my shit set up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit just too fucking hilarious. Like, okay, maybe y'all want to just figure what? No, you know what I'm saying? Never know what y'all trying to teach or test or what's going on with all this right here. You know what I'm saying? Go Trump. That's why I kind of like be sitting back just watching how everything just connect together. And people went in many different ways how Trump made it there. I was kind of fucked up. I was kind of disappointed. I listened to a podcast up here. I used to listen to this Palladium one up here one period of time. And they was talking about Trump had to win. And I was like, yo. And I got this whole big vision. And I was like, man, I'm going to sit back and see. I know what the fuck I just saw was not real. And then shit just started playing through. I'd be like, cheers. I don't know who the fuck you is or whether you was real, whatever the fuck. I mean, I know astrology just go all back y'all shit. What? Woo! Oh my goodness. So, I don't know. I don't understand half of y'all shit. I really didn't come up here for all that understanding and that kind of shit like that. And it's just called a Mind Game Talk Show. For real, for real. It's just called a Mind Game Talk Show. That's just what it is. Like that shit don't have nothing to do with me. For real, for real. I was just that. I'm trying to tell you. On any kind of level. I'm just gonna let you know. Business, business. Pleasure is pleasure. And it is the time right here for real. It's so many diabetes to that motherfucker. I ain't even got the time to think about it. Because this is just a bad gay talk show. You feel what I'm saying? Because, for real, I get myself caught up in track. Because just to talk about it, then you'll be like, yeah, da-da-da-da. Somebody going to read, boy. You know what I'm saying? Shit is just, you got to understand that, first of all, programs is meant to analyze. It is Virgo season. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all, I mean, it's just meant to do it. Come on. The strongest thing in the world, regardless of it. Like, come on. The energy field, the testing, the experiment. And then just the fact that I'm a spiritual person. And I know for the type of job that I have, for real, the way that people pass really is and the way some people are in the present. Man. The powers to be. I don't give a fuck what anybody call them. I don't even have a name for them. Shit. If I didn't give my motherfucking self a name, how the fuck am I going to get them a name? And if you think I'm not giving them a name because I'm scared somebody going to be bad as shit, why don't y'all just start running the names down in the comments and just see if that shit'll work? Don't sit there and maybe this video might be the example of that. If I made this video, now don't you step out and just start listing all the names. If I keep posting videos, all I got to say, you might not stop. Okay? Because there's so many fucking names in the world. I know it's going to take you a long time. Just understand that. I understand. There's so many fucking names, so many different ways, so many damn cultures. I got you. But we can go ahead and get started. Everybody want to experiment? Come on. I mean, proving or putting. Why hide anything? Just let's start rolling that shit down. Okay, just start calling out the names. I mean, shit. I got a whole book right here, and let's see. I've been calling out these motherfucking names. Stolas. You feel what I'm saying? Stolas. You feel me? Stolas. Flavois, okay. Let's see, Stolas is a prince of hell with the command of 26 militant unit. Demonologists state that he may manifest as a human when summoned, but his true form is that of an owl. I mean, shit. I mean, some guys even had owls. So, I mean, was that the name of some of the guys or goddesses' owls? Was that it? I don't know. Try the shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of these motherfuckers up in here. You know what I'm saying? I can't pronounce that. You know what I'm saying? That's a little rough one right there. So, Yuko maybe that's it, Yuko. But I think you got to do it more than me. Is that the way the books tell everybody to do it? Like, the other person got to do it so it go away. Like, here you go. There go one. Let's see. It is not one of the ruling class in hell. He's in charge with maintaining the oil in the boilers of the other underworld, and it's claimed that he should be credited with inventions of fried food. And you know, I eat fried fucking food. If y'all want me to go get my box of KFC and see that I ordered some crispy chicken, I mean, I tell you I did. So maybe that's the name. I mean, I don't motherfucking know. But there goes spelling. I'm going to go ahead and stop this mind game. I done recorded long enough. Okay. I hope y'all enjoyed the Mind Game Talk Show. I'm about to take my shower. Thank you for helping me feel better. And if it helped anybody, if you're going through all of this, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is. You go into my other videos, everything is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? That's all to it. Until the next time, y'all stay positive and be safe for whoever need it. Okay?